My name is Siddhant More. I was born as a female. I was not comfortable with my gender, so I have now transitioned to a male.
I'm a transgender woman.
I am transgender.
Gender or traditional gender model. A model that says someone whose body has a penis would be identified as male. They would behave in a stereotypically masculine way. They would identify themselves as a man, and they would date a woman. That's what our normative or traditional gender model is. Someone whose body, whose sex is what we consider female, has a vagina, would behave in a stereotypically feminine way, would then identify themselves as a woman, and would date men. A huge number of individuals in this world don't fit into those models.
Transgender is the T in LGBTQ+, and it's an umbrella term for people whose gender identity and/or gender expression differs from the sex they were assigned at birth.
An alternative to the traditional gender model would be a model that I would call the authentic gender model, one that actually represents everybody, all 6 billion people on our planet, using the same 4 components: sex, gender role, gender identity, and sexual orientation, but looking at each of those as being more complex than just one or the other, looking at them as a scale or a spectrum. We know that there are men that have breasts and there are women that have very small breasts or no breasts. We know that people's body hair differs, that people's chromosome structures differ, hormone levels differ, and we know that their genitalia differs. Our bodies are born differently, they also change over time. Some may choose to change their bodies, so that sex would have to be plotted differently for each individual.
I'm Carolyn.
Carolyn and
Carolyn
I'm Campbell.
Mercer.
I'm a transgender woman, so I started transitioning when I was 15, so I'm like 12 years into my transition now. And yeah, I get to do amazing things like this and meet you, so it's great.
Hi everyone, my name is Rosalind Montoya. I am a transgender woman. I am
How we define ourselves and know one another.
What is this thing, female? It's more than hair and makeup.
A light goes off and you just feel, finally, I know what I need to do to feel complete and be happy.
I don't think that gender is fixed. I think that gender can actually change every single day.
My mother put her hand on my shoulder and looked me in the eye. You know you're a girl, right?
Ooh, the bathroom. What do we do about the bathroom? Just bathrooms. Y'all gotta use them.
Testosterone is a powerful hormone. It gave me confidence.
You can call me Rose, Rosie, Rosa, those all work. So please do not dead name me, and please do not misgender me. That's all I ask.
People under the transgender umbrella may describe themselves using one or more, a wide variety of terms, including transgender or non-binary. Some transgender people are prescribed hormones by their doctor to bring their body into alignment with their gender identity. Some undergo surgery as well, but not all transgender people can or will take those steps. And transgender identity is not dependent upon physical appearance or medical procedures. In 2019, WHO officials voted that transgender people will no longer be classified having a mental disorder by the World Health Organization. Being transgender is a complex issue, and there is still a lot that we do not know about it. However, experts in the field of mental health agree that being transgender alone does not constitute a psychiatric disorder, and that people who are transgender can live happy and fulfilling life just like anyone else.
When I was born, the nurses looked at my genitalia and said, "You're a boy." Told my parents, "You're a boy, carry on with it." For me, and it is just me, sex you can look at in biological terms, one of which is chromosomes. In terms of gender, these are societal expectations. So, for example, boys are now dressed in blue, girls are dressed in pink. Up till 1930s, it was the opposite way around.
Really?
Yes. Gender, for me, in terms of a definition, and the government used it, and Stonewall to a degree use it, is that imposed stereotype that some things are acceptable for men, some things are only acceptable for women. So it's aligning. What was important to me, transgender, if we want to use that word, is to make sure that how I present myself in terms of those society's expectations and how I feel inside were matched. My bottom line is that I will debate with you what sex is, I will debate with you what gender is, I will not debate with you my identity, because that's mine.
Since transitioning, at least a lot of my body dysphoria has gone away. I'm always excited to like look in the mirror and be like, what's changed? Like, is my face softer? Like, what's going on? But I'm still changing every day, and that's always really exciting, and I'm definitely much more confident and more comfortable with what I look like. I post a lot of selfies, girl.
Started thinking about transitioning around 17, 18 years old. So it was around that time that I started to ask myself questions around, could this be me? Am I really a man that had been assigned at birth the wrong gender? I finally made the decision when I was about 25. I still remember receiving my first testosterone shot and how happy I was. I knew I made the right decision. Allowed me to be okay with myself as a transgender person. It's helped me to walk in the world with strength and pride and confidence. And it's allowed me to believe that not only, are transgender people real, but we are important and we are part of the fabric of life.